So there's a puzzle game in VRChat now, by a creator who does actually have a bunch of history on this channel. Not that much involvement or anything, but a lot of funny meme moments that they're aware of. And you can see down here 5+ hours of gameplay. Like I downloaded VRChat to actually use it. I might as well make this my new home world. Now, it would be interesting to get trolled by viewers while playing this, but as the first episode, and if there's 5 hours of content, I don't really think I need to do that for now. Maybe like this video will get people playing all of a sudden, because I still don't expect to have that much of a reach, even though I do. But yes, every sculpture apparently has a word, but you don't need to know any ciphers, which is interesting. Like that's the bottom row there, and there's no sound puzzles, and there's no VRChat features. VRChat is just used to make it in VRChat, not for anything special. Also, you need to adjust your eyesight. No, seriously, you need to adjust your eyesight. So on desktop, you press R and you have to do avatar height. And by the way, it says 1.5 meters, but that doesn't even seem correct. I don't know, it's kind of sus, but expressions, quick actions, height. It feels like it needs to go low. Alright, they even have a backup everything room. Oh, this is the thumbnail. The saves are about lights on the grid. So I could pretend to solve puzzles. Okay, let's not do that. We actually have to rejoin the world. I guess I have to go back to my home world. Oh, wait. Coincidentally. Okay, well, I'm not going to continue that joke, but here's a respawner. You can go to the spawn point or the central island, and there's a hint system. Test your hint, your eye level, your eyesight. Hello. It says hello. See? H-E-L-L-O. Yes, the bottom makes it look a little bit more cursed and maybe wrong looking. I don't know. Like, the bottom honestly makes it look a little bit worse. But okay, enter the title. Hello? Boing, there we go, it's white now. Okay, this is like some table, A to Z, A to 26, and colors. QV pen. What are we doing with this? Oh, wait, these are respawn pens. I just dropped my pen, what the hell? Like, there's no VR-specific features, so I should not expect to need to go prone or crouch or whatever, right? Hopefully that has nothing to do with anything, but wow! Yeah, okay, so you can see the pillar here, and this one is, like, jutted out for whatever reason. Honestly, like, the idea of world sculptures is very much feels like a Lingo 3 to me. There we go. Of course, we're in the player respawner. What did that correspond to? That one. Alright, I mean, look, we can just explore at the moment, right? Let's see. Question mark. Oh god, we're gonna need to find the perspective for whatever the heck this is, and there seems to be a lot. Do we even get a word length? No. I-O-N feels like the most suspicious thing so far. Wait. Yes, this is the angle. Okay, I didn't even say it, by the way, but that's really funny. I thought question before seeing this perspective, and it turns out that is the answer. But maybe, like, because this looks like a little bit too much like an E, you know? Okay, anyway, let's type it in. There we go. Okay, this looks like an O. Let's just be clear. It is what it looks like. But this sculpture now... Seriously, what is this? What kind of jump? Okay, that's weird. This is referring to this, yeah? And it's symmetrical, and it's bent. There's also an asymmetricality here and here. Like, I'm just imagining maybe you flatten this out, and maybe this was like a C-O-O-V-O-O-D or something. It doesn't really make sense, but... Oh god, I have feet? Oh no. Okay, wait, I just thought, so like, what if it's just fat? Like, mostly on this side. It looks like maybe it's like a fat A, and then U-T-O. Auto. Is it automatic if you go the full way or not? I will try both of those. Maybe automated would be even better, but that didn't work. Okay, but the idea that there's just super fat letters is like cool to me. And this looks like you could be an M, then this is A, and then T. Maybe automaton. This is an O and this is an N instead of like a C or a D that I thought it was. Okay. Oh my god, that's awesome! Because it looks so symmetrical, too. That's great. Okay. What's this? I mean, this is, well, maybe that could be, this big thing could be used for a different one. I'm not sure. Okay, on this side, maybe you look at it and, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think we're doing it right. Dang, this is definitely... Oh, come on. Does this say patience or something? Oh, God. This looks like it's for the P, doesn't it? Odd. Oh, things aren't quite lining up. This? Opaque! It says opaque! God. Okay, also Z fighting. But yes, this is awesome. I mean, it looked like a P. I didn't expect the O, by the way. I thought that was for the P, but it wasn't. It's for an O. Anyway. Q-U-E. Boing. Okay, how big is this world, by the way? What are those symbols? Suspicious. But just go up here and see what... Oh my god. Alright, so I can always use this progress indicator as like a save, right? And this is the central island. And I can go to a new island. Wow. Okay, what? Okay, how to rotate a held object. Middle mouse button. Oh my god, we need to do this? Why? I can freeze it with right mouse? Guess that's what I must have done at one point. What do you mean enter the title? Okay, this music is making it sound like a sound puzzle, even though it's not, probably not what it is. Oh no. Okay, we got freaking E-shaped walls, which is also concerning. And then this, which looks like it might look like something from up above, doesn't it? If I think about just the reds being highest, doesn't really work either, so maybe it's drawing a line. But that's also strange. No, you know what? No. What? Yeah, some are missing them. Okay, I think what it is that we need to go layer by layer. So look at all of the ones with purple in them. If you look at the ones with purple in them, it looks like they spell an E. Now look at the ones with blue in them. This normal blue. And what does it look? Is it a B? It's a D. Okay. Like, look at this from a top-down perspective, basically. Now look at the ones with the cyan. It looks like a K? No, it's an R. It's an R, because you see that one. So, like, visualizing this as an R. The green is... also an R? No. It's an A. The cyan is an A, because there's this that's missing from it. I think it means it ends with R-A-D-E. The yellow is forming a G if you look at just the yellows from a top-down view. Okay, so it's upgrade, probably, or degrade, or whatever. There we go. By the way, I didn't check for UNP at all. If anything, it was more embarrassing that I... colorblind mode, okay, cool. But whatever. More embarrassing that I didn't go from red first, because UPG would probably have gotten the last 4 letters faster. But alright. Okay, and then there's this maze, which looks like it's for the one that was earlier in this room. But, what the hell? Looks like it's some sideways stuff, but... where's the puzzle that corresponds to it? Oh, God. QR codey stuff, and, oh, shoot, no way! I gotta look at it from, like, a certain angle or something. Maybe. Well, this one seems pretty flat. I'm not sure what it's for. What in the hell, man? I can also grab this. Oh, no. Oh, great. It's the worst. It's the worst rotator system ever. Not to mention, rotating is not intuitive for me. I mean, I think it is. Like, I've found a trick in a different type of game where if you just rotate, as in literally rotate your view, it will go in that rotated direction, but it's not, like, the best thing ever. Does this one look more conducive to 5x5? Doesn't it kind of look like it says N? Like, I know it's a mess, but, like, it seems like it spells N. Imagine the answer is, like, no. This one feels like it's, like, a smaller size or something that's not conducive to being good. What is this thing? It's also the other one. There's this. Although it's missing. This is not on the other one, I think. It's like... Reset position. I think they'll just reset the... Kind of want to do news or something because of the compass meme. Wait, Wait, why does it look like it says a C now? How did you do this? What? Wait, does it have... Oh my god, it's a 4... Oh my god. It's because, like, it must be that this is, like, a little bit larger, and there's, like, 4 valid positions, right? So, you look at C, you then go next. It's really hard to see, god damn it. Looks like one of the positions is a Y? Is this true? Why does this exist? Why was that on the other puzzle? I have an idea for whatever this one is, though. It's not... I think this is actually... Look at how this is a 5x5, right? As if someone implied, like, you put something, like, you focus solely on that section or whatever. And we place these on these to form letters that will actually mean something, maybe. So maybe, like, here. If you place it on here, it suddenly looks like it says E on the top right corner. So you need to do that for the other ones, although this is quite suspicious. Like, is this really an N? But the other potential ones for this one are even worse, so... I don't know how to do it for this corner, but this looks like it definitely says T. If you do this, the bottom left is definitely a T. We're going for something like Newt or Nest, then, for this one? Oh, it's an S. Okay, they're definitely Nest. So you see this looks like an S. But it wasn't, like, this line was distracting. But yeah, clearly N-E-S-T. And this is, of course, the direction that this is pointing towards to make it. So, Nest. Let's go. Cool. This thing, though, I still don't know what it is. I think, you know, honestly, I'm probably pretty close. It's just that it's hard as hell to look through this. And I already have 3 of the 4 letters, I think. Oh my god. Seriously, we just... Okay, there's an S in here, I think. There's the S, I think. You know what? It's probably you want to put it close and then, like... go far away. The problem is if you go far away, you can't actually pick it up anymore. But you want to pick it up from a far direction, at least. Not far direction, like far location, obviously, but... We so clearly have S and Y. But, like, looking down and up sucks. Let's just focus on the top of S, Y. Don't move. C, N. This is not a word. Wait, it's sync. Oh my god, you freaking wise. Yeah, it's sync. I don't remember typing those letters. Okay, that's great. That is so creative. Of course, yes, I'm doing this on bedtime hours. This is the stupid excuse for why I didn't remember C and N. Well, I mean, no one should remember C and N, but that's a different story. Anyway, going out of this tunnel and going upwards instead. Oh god. Okay, so wait a minute. This is clear backwards text, right? Right? Maybe they're half-formed, like, through the wall, because, like, we see an obvious P over here, but then... And then there's, like, this. This is extremely weird, and it feels like it might correspond to the weirdness on the other side of this tunnel that hasn't been resolved exactly. Like, as if they're halves that need to be joined together. There's this cuboid thing that looks like the rotated cube, and, but, like, also, you can maybe imagine that there's nothing underneath. You could maybe imagine that this is gonna fall in some way where, like, this C becomes, like, a U or an N in certain rotations, and then this might become an E or a W, or an M in certain rotations. But there's nothing on the first move, which is, a bit cursed. And this just leads back. It's time to parkour like you've never parkoured before. But obviously, this is always the true point of these games. Oh, why can't I jump? Oh my god, I can't even meet it. Lol, I don't even know if this helps. Never platformed in this game before. No, the top is an O, fun fact. This couldn't be negative space, could it? Still only have this idea that maybe it was, but... It doesn't feel like it fits very well here. I thought maybe this was a negative space M, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think it is combining. This P is gonna become a B when it's combined with this shape. So it's like B-O. I want to guess booming immediately for some, didn't work. But yes, it feels like we're drawing an M. It seems the word is longer. Okay, but this is definitely for a G, right? Because on the other side there's a C. And the C is backwards, so like, well, I mean, this is really the backwards piece, but it's gonna be a G at the very end. Boomerang? Boomerang! It's the boomerang with missing pieces. Okay, so this is gonna be an N. This is obviously the G that we just spoke about. This is an A. Is this an R? Or are they both R's or whatever? Boomerang with 2 R's. No, 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 this is the E. This is the E. Then this is just a single R, right? Boom. Rang. Oh, shoot. I gotta do the cube. Da, 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 da. Like, some of these don't even have anything on the side. How am I supposed to know how it would fall when it goes into a wall? But this obviously, this mini cube is there to help in some way with this. I don't know how to make it drop with gravity involved. This is the shape that we have with O on the top, but if we're counting the top, if we rotate this, such that the O is on the left, there's not going to be anything on top, so it's not counting the tops either, and it can't be counting the bottoms, because the one right here is a no bottom. So what are we tracking? There's an L on this side. At this rate, I just need to think of long words that use these letters. Like molecule or something. No! There are keyboard keys to rotate this along the axis, but I prefer having stuff on mouse, and I don't want to do this. And there's this giant... I thought this was like a gate at first, but it actually seems to be spelling an R. Well, maybe, because it's just a projection. But... That happens to say R over here is suspicious. If it's facing the direction, then it's W then. Okay, maybe it starts with W, because look, W is right here and shining, and like, now maybe just imagine as it goes down that we're always like taking into account whatever its direction is facing this way, always. Okay, so W, O. Now, it'll have to go down here, but it doesn't really matter. I hope it doesn't matter. Because I see there's other arrows as well, which is quite suspicious, but... It said double... It said... Okay, that's a J. Okay, I don't think we're gonna pay attention to these, are we? There's no arrows leading... Whatever. W-O-O. Womb. Blank. Woomo... Mom. I don't think this is working. Woomo Mamolol. That's the one freaking thing that rotates on this axis that's not a real letter. This is failing like crazy. We gotta go elsewhere before I go insane. What is this? Oh my god. Literally gotta use this now. I had to go to sleep. This is the next session, and somehow there's 2 other people here with me. I didn't plan that, or tell anyone to join this, so now this push to talk indicator is on, just in case I meet someone. So we're gonna meet some Swabier Toad Sona here. What is this? Like an incomplete thing. That's weird. Let's just, like, continue from where I was last time. It's just a respawn point, unless there is something here. Wait, this looks more like a museum than anything else. This looks like kind of the thing that you would expect from a game called Word Sculpture Museum, right? A. What's this? Paperclip Land. Oh my god. And we only get TRAV at the start. A. For some reason. Is one of them going to be Avatar? It seems like that might be the case. I'm just going to do it. No. Enter the title. Wait, there's another... There's something else as well. This is a 7-letter word with A in the center. And it may be combined, so Avatar something. But we don't really get to see what letters those are. Oh wait, we do! There's letters on the floor on this side. It says O. I'm guessing it's gonna be Avatar Creator or something, maybe. No, that feels like it would be too much, but we have O-T-A-R. Avatar Rotator, maybe? I'll be honest, I am not at all following the wires to see whether they will combine, like, they will form a chain that actually spells Avatar. There's no way to put a space here. Yay, we did it, despite not putting effort into decoding it. What is this? It feels like this is going to be something. It rotates for some reason. Like, thing is hidden on the yellow, is it? Well, that's very strange. So the whole thing is kind of like C-shaped or whatever. Oh my god. This looks like you're going between portals or something. No, I mean, like, this one looks like the closest would spell a J, and then this one, if you pair it up, it's a U. But I don't know if that's it, really. And then this doesn't really seem to be anything. Wait, around here, what the? What was that? Alright, looking back, it says, get the secret letter. That was what the pop-up was. Somebody want to say jungle. Even though, like, this doesn't really make a G unless it's a lowercase g, but, like, Jungle. Audio jungle. Oh god. This looks like it's gonna spell a thing, like... I mean, yes, it's obvious that stuff will spell a thing, but, like, you have to combine them from the side or whatever. Oh my god. Looks like an A. That's definitely an A, isn't it? You gotta look at it from the other side. S. That's an S, and... T-I... That's a C. That's a C. That looks like an X at times, but it's gonna end in attics. I was gonna do mathematics. Didn't get it. Maybe this starts with a C. I can kind of see that. This might look like a C from that range. From the opposite side, I mean. Those should look like part of a pair. Like, maybe it's CH. Nope. Nope. Alright, everyone. Sorry for the weak visual imagination, but we're on the other side now. That's an E now. This is a U? This is P. Oh my god, it's pneumatics. That wasn't a C at the start, it was a P. So P-N-E-U-M-A, and we know the rest. Hold on, there's a bar here. Is this an A at the start? I don't know if any of the other ones are distinct in that kind of way, though. You can also see these are spaced out, but I'm not sure you can tell anything from that. What is this, by the way? This is like it's intended to be seen from any location at all, this. Very sus. Wait, the pens? I was using them wrong the first time. It works like... It doesn't draw where your crosshair is, it draws where your hand position is. So... Alright, wonderful. Alright, kind of changed my avatar. So now I'm a cat. My god, this world is like this red area, too, in the red part of the map. This is my progress so far, huh? God damn it, these holes in it. There was this thing, like, you remember this area? This is the opposite of the question thing, and oh my god, they're just collectibles, apparently. The secret letter. Is that what I picked up? As in, is this saved? Oh my god, if I go up... I came from this, and if I go up these stairs now, there's this one I haven't done. This looks like a perspective thing again. Yeah? Oh, okay, this is looking like it's... Viewpoint. Yes. Yes. Excellent. You know, I can't say I know what the exact right angle for that is. There we go. Boing. It seems like this corresponds to the secret letter. Sorry, I don't know how to end the video without going to a complete new area and making a mess out of that one too. So I'm just gonna end it here, but I hope you enjoyed it. Just about back.